Yep, hello, I'm recording this one on a windy, stormy night. And yeah, apologies for not being able to see my face. Whichever way I turn the camera, it's black on either side. Yeah, sleeping tonight wasn't helped by the fact that I watched The Evil Dead downstairs tonight. Yeah, a film which I can see why it was banned in this country. It's now occurred to me I really should be into it, because every night you have those things, where you say them to yourself over and over again, but you never go ahead with them even though you know what's right. It sounds a bit weird, but I mean, every morning I wake up feeling all really tired and groggy, thinking I really shouldn't have stayed up till 11 or midnight, but knowing I have to get up at 6:50. No, yeah, 6:45 to get up and get ready for college. So tonight I should go to bed early, but nope, not tonight and not every night, because when I'm actually in the moment, in the night, as I am now, just don't. It's just so easy to stay up late, I guess. Especially with my phone, because, yeah, I don't fully believe everything the papers and scientists say about Facebook addiction and that sort of stuff, but it is tempting, when your phone's right by your bed, to just quickly go on it. In fact, the reason my phone is by my bed is for the alarm in the morning, because I don't like alarm clocks. I don't like the ticking. Like, my mum has one, and she has to put it in the bathroom because it's so loud. Otherwise, it would keep them awake. My mum and dad, that is. Okay, basically, my alarm system is I have my iPod on one side of the bed with the alarm set for 6:45, and then the alarm on my phone here, which is on the other side, which is set for 6:49. So when I wake up and have to turn the iPod off, I then have to shuffle around and turn the phone off. So I'm sort of getting up and out, being double awake, because I have then the moment I have to wake up and then have to do a task. So yeah, that helps wake me up and make sure I don't just doze off again after quickly switching off the iPod one. Remember this one thing from this one really, really odd alarm that I can understand why it didn't catch on, was from the one show where they were showing this idea of an alarm. It was more of a physical prompt to wake up as opposed to a noise. Basically, it was this contraption. It was sort of looked like a I don't know what it's called, a mobile. I've got the name wrong, I know, but mobile. There's things that hang by babies' cribs. It was that sort of thing, a frame with bits of string, and on the end of the bits of string were corks, and it was set on a timer or something. So the guy was asleep, and then when it was time to wake up, the contraption would spring, and all the corks would hit him in the face. So yeah, it got him wide awake, but not very pleasant at all. So you do, even though you want efficiency, you want enjoyment too. But one thing I normally enjoy with sleep is dreams, because you ever wonder how you'd react if you're in a fantasy world, like in a film or something like that. Dreams are basically like that, because when you're in there, you're unaware that it's not real. So they get to sort of see how you'd react in that situation. Because I remember seeing a video on YouTube about dreams, top 5 facts, that sort of thing. And he said some scientists reckon that the purpose of dreams evolutionary is sort of like a simulator for us to see how we would react in certain dangerous situations. It's been bugging me recently how I can't remember them, because I just have like quite interesting ones. They're like all like the strange, almost nonsensical, surrealistic ideas from them. So I'm annoyed when wake up, remember it, and then it's just gone. Because it's the pain of, well, not pain, that makes it sound too extreme. The annoyance, that's right. The annoyance of knowing that I had remembered it only to just lose it, that it actually was there. But, yeah. Because, yeah, one of the reasons that annoys me is because, well, aside from finding them interesting, is that sometimes they can work for inspiration. Like I remember this quote from Twin Peaks. The main detective, I've forgotten his name, Detective Cooper, I'm guessing, where basically says how dreams help us think of better ideas, because when a dream is basically your brain picking out things you've seen from throughout the day, and apparently he said like a dream was like picking out the most important things, and you then need to try and like work out why they were important, why was their significance. I'm not explaining this very well, probably because it is quite late at night, and I'm just lying in bed recording this. Yeah, and also yeah, because dreams can create good ideas. Because I remember this one time I had a dream when I woke up and thought, "Oh my god, that's an absolutely brilliant idea for a film." And just as I went to type it up on the note section of my iPod, which was by my bed, I then forgot it. So yeah, like I could have had a millionaire script plan right here. That script, that's one thing I'm starting to do as a hobby at the moment. But see, one of my dreams is to be like a filmmaker or film director, but I don't have like a large enough social circle to have like non-professional actors like make films with, or no ideas good enough to. Well, I do have some ideas that could be done on. Maybe my creativity isn't actually that good. It's quite a depressing thought, so I won't go into it. But yeah, but script writing was a brilliant thing I found out about, because I can essentially create the films without having to make them. So then I can actually translate all these ideas that had been jumbled in my head for years and get them all up and ready for if I ever need to pitch it to someone. I have tons of half-assed, half-formed ideas dotted around my head, like a Godzilla reboot. That's one that's been in my head for a while. As you can tell, it was in my head before they actually did reboot Godzilla, so that was annoying when that happened. Um, and a badly thought out superhero one. It's meant to be sort of like a lifetime, as in a biopic type film that follows the life of the superheroes as they're growing up and adapting to their powers. Essentially a superhero story, but done a bit more like Forrest Gump. But yeah, the one I'm currently working on at the moment is a dystopian detective one, heavily in fact inspired by the concept of the album Outside by David Bowie, which is about a detective in a dystopian future. So yeah, I probably shouldn't be saying this, because if I do get that published, you'll hear have a confession of my plagiarism. But yeah, it's now kicked in. I do need to get to sleep, so that's all for now.